The NTSB and the Navy are now on the scene of a deadly plane crash in Otay Mesa. More investigators arrived this morning to get to the bottom of that crash yesterday near Brownfield.
Yeah, 5 people were killed when 2 planes collided. We have live team coverage on what we're learning about those victims with 10 News reporter Jared Aarons at BAE Systems, where some of them worked. But we start with Kristen Keogh live near the crash site. Kristen.
Yeah, Jason, the investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board arrived out here at about 7:30 this morning. You can see where they are starting to assess the damage and starting to clean up some of the wreckage. They just pulled up a flatbed so that they can take away some of the debris today. Sky 10 overhead showing you the wreckage from that view, and this is where investigators will spend their day assessing damage. A very hot day. It's going to be a long day for them, and they still don't know what led to this crash, but we do have some more information on what exactly happened. They know that the 2 planes' wings touched. The wings hit and then they went down. The Cessna was doing touch and goes while the Sabreliner, a military aircraft contracted by BAE Systems, was doing a training flight for the Navy. So we know that Navy training staff is on scene right now. Also, Cessna has investigators here, all groups working together to figure out what went wrong.
So we have a lot of people on scene. We're all doing the same job. We combine all of our notes, and this is quite tragic for the families. And we're going to try to find these answers for them.
And as you look out here live, that debris, they say, will all be picked up today and then taken to Phoenix, where a recovery crew there can lay it out and get some answers about what went wrong. But NTSB tells me their investigation, the report, won't be done for 8 months to a year. Live in Otay Mesa, I'm Kristen Keogh, 10 News.
And in a statement this morning, BAE Systems told 10 News that the 4 people on that Sabreliner, 2 pilots and 2 technicians, worked for the company. We continue our team coverage with 10 News reporter Jared Aarons live at their offices in Rancho Bernardo. Jared, what else have you heard about these victims?
Well, we've learned that all 4 of those men on that Sabreliner plane were civilians, even though the NTSB says they were on a military training flight. Meanwhile, BAE Systems has not released their names, nor have they told us what kind of training they were doing on Sunday. Sky 10 is overhead. You can see these pictures right now. We have also learned the plane was based out of Mojave, California. That's located in Kern County. It was trying to land at Brownfield when the crash happened. In a statement, BAE Systems says they have reached out to all 4 men's families and they have offered their full support. The company has a handful of offices here in San Diego. Their website says they do defense contracting, cybersecurity, electronics, and avionics, and they operate in 5 countries around the world. A spokesperson for BAE told me they will have a statement with more details this afternoon. As for that 5th victim in the crash, the FAA says the plane is registered to a Brent McAleese, a San Diego resident. But an NTSB official told me that they believe the pilot yesterday, the person flying that smaller Cessna, is not the registered owner. They haven't released that person's name either. I went to McAleese's address this morning. No one was home when I knocked on the door. Live in Rancho Bernardo, Jared Aarons, 10 News.
All right, Jared.